Hey, welcome back to Do You Make Money? Because I do. My name is Brands, and as always, I am not your financial advisor, so do not take financial advice from me. With that said, let's get to this money, shall we? Right now, I am on my YouTube video that I made yesterday, the one titled Why I Sold All My Pigs on the Animal Farm. And there was a few comments dropped on this video, so I just wanted to address them. First one is from Curmudgeon. Sorry if I butchered your name. It says, I understand that Pigpen only pays 60% APY compared to best of 1% or so in the bank, but I feel you do not consider possible pig price appreciation. I also appreciate that you could make better on degen plays in the meantime. I wish you well in your adventures. So I appreciate the comment and I wish you well as well. So I understand that the Pigpen, according to what he or she is saying, that the Pigpen only pays 60% APY compared to, I'm assuming he means the drip faucet, which is paying 1% a day. And I did have to consider a lot of things before I made the decision to sell all my pigs. And as I replied to this person, I'd been in the Pigpen since July. And once the animal farm had launched, I only saw I wouldn't want to say dramatic, but it was also not a slight increase, because before, when I was in the pig pen, before the animal farm launched, I was only making pennies a day compared to what I believe was about $5 or so after the animal farm launch. $5 a day, I should say. So I had to come to the conclusion that I believe my money would be better spent or invested in the drip faucet, especially since the focus is going to be going back to drip. It's going to be an AMA today. It hasn't come out yet. By the time you guys get this video, the AMA might be out. Forks is supposed to be doing an AMA on updates for all the development. But again, I believe the attention is going to turn back to drip, and it's going to be the new drip UI, all the utility, the fiat on-ramp, off-ramp, and that's going to make the price of drip go up, I'm assuming and hoping. So I had to weigh this against staying in the pig pen, because in the pig pen I had about $3,500, and that will buy you a lot of drip, because the price of drip right now is like 71 cents. So those are the things I had to weigh. And in my personal humble opinion at the moment, I believe drip is going to outpace the price of pigs, because once everything gets going with drip, once they launch everything, they do the overhaul and they start to do the marketing, I don't believe it's going to stay at 70 something cents. And when the price of drip goes up, and because I got that head start by putting in all the money, well, not all of the money, but a lot of the money that I got from selling my pigs, because you have to also remember that I bought pigs at about $53. So I kind of doubled, made a good profit, doubled my money. So pigs, I'd given it a shot, and I'd come to the conclusion that I needed a larger amount of pigs in the pig pen to make the BUSD rewards worthwhile. So again, I sold the pigs, took that money, bought a bunch of drip for both of my wallets, and it also helped me kind of leapfrog to my goal of getting to max payout for both of my wallets. So now I'm getting closer to max payout, and I'm also getting ahead of when the price of drip goes up, because everything that's coming out. And once everything gets going, just for hypothetically, let's just say the price of drip goes up, I'm able to take the money that I'm earning from, say, my first account and move that back into the animal farm. So I'm keeping all of the profits within the ecosystem. I want to build up the animal farm, but you need a lot more money to get value out of the animal farm. And I realized that after being in the animal farm for a couple of months. So, just transferring my investment within the ecosystem, moving it over to drip, make my money there, and being able to take that money and reinvest into the animal farm gives me a lot better buying power in my personal opinion. So I hope this answers your question. And moving on, DeFi instructor wrote, maybe right move. Drip APY is 5 times pigs. I don't know how much lower drip can go as it's down over 99%. A lot of players still in it. It may just linger these prices a long time or go up as you play the 1% game. Less downside here now, maybe reverse pigs. Good luck. I wish you good luck as well. Thank you for the comment, DeFi instructor. Now I'm just reading the comments as they are presented to me. Grammar might be wrong. They might have misspelled words. They might have, said things wrong. I'm just reading it as it's presented to me. But I understand the statements and the comments and the questions. So he says maybe right move. In my opinion, it is the right move again, because I believe the focus is going to go back to drip. And I want to be where the money is going to be. So I'm trying to get in early and establish a larger position, because again, if drip goes back up, because everything that's coming, I'm going to be in a very good position, and I'm going to be able to take a lot of profit from buying a lot more drip at a cheaper price, and being able to take some of that profit and move it into the animal farm and reestablish my position into the animal farm. So we have Lovell, high risk, high reward. I respect that. It puts a drip with a $sign. Thank you for the comment. I really appreciate it. And it is high risk, high reward. So hopefully it will be, or hopefully I will be rewarded. And as a DeFi instructor had pointed out, drip is already really low. It's already down around 99%. So I had to include that into all of the variables and in the strategy that I'm putting forth. And in my mind, it's much more likely that drip is going to go up than go lower, because it is already down, like DeFi instructor said, around 99%. So usually when prices get that low, you start to see a rebound. So again, it's a risk I'm willing to take, and I'm willing to bet I'm going to come out ahead. And as always, my man Jonathan Rosario dropping a comment says, dope content. Do you make money? Because I do. I see that person in so many videos. Shout out to him for supporting everybody, for always dropping comments, for helping us out with the algorithm. Really appreciate you. And I hope you all are having a great day. So thank you for all the comments. It really helps me out. And I enjoy reading them and answering them. As you can see, I try to reply to all the comments. So if you have any questions or concerns, or you just want to give me a shout out or help me out with the YouTube algorithm, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section, and you may end up in my next video. So let's move on from here and get to that money. So right now I am on the animal farm. The BUSD TVL is 115 million. First place we're going to go is to the dog pound, and I'm still in the auto compounding pool. Right now my claimable pigs is 0.1931, which is equivalent to $18.99. I still have 41.54 dogs staked in the auto compounding pool. We come down, my laddered stakes are at 68% tax reduction, and the last two are 64% tax reduction, so we're getting close. Am I going to sell my dogs? I don't know. Strategies change. If we come down here, you'll see that my withdrawal dogs LP from farm is at, the dogs BNB LP balance is at 0.86, and that is equivalent to $144.96. Now, in my opinion, the dog pound is, it works. But again, I've been in the animal farm since the beginning. You could see my first stake was November 1st, and then my next two stakes were November 5th. And at this point, I have not even made a full pig. I'm only at 0.19. That is, again, in my opinion, Not a great way to be investing my money because it's just sitting there. I mean, the amount of dogs that I have right now, well, with the price going down, is about a little over $1,000. And again, that could go into drip, which in my opinion is going to be the main focus moving forward, because you got to think, we're going to have the overhaul of drip, and then right after that we're going to have scratchies. Scratchies are going to benefit the animal farm, but I think it's going to benefit drip a lot more. So I'm trying to figure this all out. I'm trying to kind of foresee what's going to happen. And there have been plays that I've made in crypto that have earned me 6 figures in one day. So this is something that I'm not taking lightly. Again, I really enjoy the animal farm. It's a really great ecosystem. But as I said before, it is an ecosystem meant for people who have a lot of money, at least at this moment, because the price of dogs is so low. The emissions right now are at restricted. And as you're going to see when we go to the pools, all of the APRs are very low at the moment. So this is something that I'm going to have to consider, because again, after 2 months, I haven't even come close to having one pig. And being able to take that one pig, once I get that claimable pig, and putting it into the pig pen is not going to earn me any money. I don't have enough capital to keep buying dogs in order to build this up. So right now I'm banking on drip. That's the main play that I'm starting to believe is going to pay off, and it's going to be able to get me the capital that I need to come back into the animal farm with a lot more money to be able to make even more money in this ecosystem. So let's move on to the pools. So my personal earnings are $1.53 a day, which is equivalent to $558 over the year. I am only in the BUSD single staking pool. I have 1,967 BUSD in this pool, and so far it's earned me 0.267. And again, this goes back to me saying that I don't have enough skin in the game for this to be worth it. The only reason why it's still here is because I'm using this as my savings account. I'd rather have this here than sitting in a bank account in fiat. So right now I'm gonna continue to add to this, and hopefully it'll bring up my position in dogs in this pool. But the problem is, again, the APRs on these farms and pools at the moment are so low, it's making it not worth it to put anything else, like say in the drip BUSD LP pool. The APR is just so low, it's just not worth it right now unless I'm going to rapidly build that up. It can't be over a long period of time. It needs to be done in a quick manner, because I'm not trying to earn just one dog out of every month, or what is this? This is about right now, well, maybe 2 dogs every month. That's gonna take a long time for everything to add up, because you gotta think, I have the money in the BUSD, it's staked, earning dogs, so let's just say it's about 2 dogs every month, and then I got to take those 2 dogs, put them in the dog pound in the auto compounding pool, and 2 dogs is not going to earn me anything. Let's just be honest. It would take a very long time, and I'm talking about probably years, for it to be worth it. Now, granted, the restrictions on the emissions are not going to be this low. I don't know how long it'll take for them to go back up. I don't know how long the price of dogs is going to stay this low. It could go lower, but it also could go up. But that, again, there's just too many variables. There's too many uncertainties. And again, with the drip faucet, I know I'm getting that 1% a day, and I know what's coming, and I know the potential. So let's go ahead and go over to the drip garden. Right now I have 45,560,700 plants, And I'm going to go ahead and plant this 1.8 million. So give me a second. Okay, I went ahead and did everything on my ledger. Now I'm just waiting for it to go through. And there we have it. Now I'm at 47,370,000 plants. So I'm just going to keep this going. Keep trying to earn that juicy drip BUSD LP. Hopefully the APR on the farms goes back up. It makes it worthwhile to put that LP back into the farm. If not, if they stay this low, then I'll just split the drip BUSD, put the drip in my faucet, and do something else with the BUSD, maybe add it to the BUSD pool that I'm already staked in. So let's move on to the drip faucet. I am currently at 2.119K in the deposits, and I have 25.233 available, and I'm going to go ahead and hydrate that. So again, give me a second while I do my thing on the ledger. Okay, went ahead and did my thing on the ledger. Now I'm just waiting for it to go through. Compound is a success. So now that's going to put me, wait for it, 2.143K in the drip faucet. So again, drip faucet is doing its thing. Very happy that I made that push to add a lot more drip to my first account as well as my second account. I'm going to show my second account in a second. I just have to switch over to my Trezor. But before I do that, let's take a look at BNB Miner. So I have 2.1351 trillion miners, and the contract has gone down a little bit. My BNB in the barrel is 0.197. and I'm gonna go ahead and compound that. So give me a second while I do my thing. Okay, now we're just gonna wait for the transaction to go through. For any of you that wanted to know how much I was making off of 2.1 trillion, as you saw before everything disappeared, it was 0.19 BNB a day. So that's around about $50 or so, and it's only going to increase because I'm going to keep adding to BNB Miner. If you are interested in BNB Miner, I'll leave a link in the description. It's a referral link. It'll help me out, it'll help you out, it'll help us all out, and let's get BNB Miner, put it back on the map, because all these other miners that are coming out, they just come and go, but BNB Miner's been here for 653 days. I don't think it's going anywhere. And for those of you who are wondering why I'm putting BNB Miner in my videos now, because I'm eventually, pocket the BNB, and I'm gonna take that BNB and put it back into the drip animal farm ecosystem, either to buy more drip, to buy pigs, to buy dogs, or whatever, is needed at that time. Everything I do, basically any money that I make, is going to be going back into the drip animal farm ecosystem, because as far as I'm concerned, that is one of the best plays in not just DeFi but crypto overall. Any money that I make, I reinvest it into other platforms, other protocols, and now again, my main goal, my strategy is to build up everything I have in the animal farm and get my 2 wallets maxed out. So any money I make, even if I get into other protocols or other platforms, any of the money, like say, for example, I was in Stable Fund, all of the money, all the profits that I made from Stable Fund went right back into drip and into the animal farm. Same it's going to be with BNB Miner. Any money I make from BNB Miner is going to go into drip and the animal farm, unless I say otherwise in the future. So eventually I will turn, some of the money into fiat, but as it stands right now, since we're in this bear market, I am just trying to build up everything, build a strong foundation, and accumulate as much as I can before the bull market comes. So let's move on and let's check out drip.formulate.finance, and we are at my garden. For those of you who are curious how much I am making off that 40 something million plants. So right now it's 47 million plants. It's about $14.38, and it's 4.6419 LP every day. So if we come down to my overall stats, you can take a look at it. I'm not going to read everything out, but at the height, when the Drip Garden contract was a lot higher than this, when it was at its height, my daily LP was about 8.5 and my garden was far lower. I don't even think I had hit 1 million plants yet, or maybe I was around 1 million. So the decay is pretty bad right now. But again, I'm just building this up for the future. Again, if Drip takes off, when everything comes out, the Drip Garden will follow. And in my opinion, it's probably going to make a strong comeback. So right now I just have to pause the video. I have to go connect to my Trezor, and we're going to take a look at my second wallet. So here we are at my second wallet. I have 1.043k in my deposit and 12.408 drip available to be rehydrated. Hydrated. Either way, I'm about to compound this. So give me a second. Let me go ahead and click this hydrate button and we'll get this going. And there we go, compound success. And now I am at 1.055k in my drip faucet. So again, I believe what I did was the right decision, selling the pigs and increasing my position in both my wallets. Again, I'm trying to get to max payout on both of them as soon as possible, because I believe the price of drip is going to make a strong comeback because everything that's coming around the corner. Let's not forget scratchies, lending, insurance, and anything else Forex may come up with. It's all going to benefit drip down the road. And I want to have at least 2 max wallets when all of this comes to fruition. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. And I will talk to you all later.